All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here, morning edition. Going to talk about the upcoming games. It's opening day for the home opener, right? I should say that more of the home opener rather than opening day, but it's opening day at Oracle Park. Glenn going to be down there at the ballpark for the festivities. Should be interesting. Let's just say that. Well, it should be interesting.
I'm ready to pack up. I'm heading over. And Eric, I got to tell you, I'm a little excited. And you know what I think I'm going to hear a little bit of today? I'm going to hear that magical sound, baby. Oh, yeah. You excited? We're back where we were last Friday.
Yeah, I know, right? Unbelievable, huh?
Oh, man, yeah. Too bad you couldn't be here.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I've never attended an opening day, but it's too much of a damn hassle. It just is, man. I hate to say that, but it's just the way it is. And for those of you who are watching, the reason why Glenn is using that mic, we're testing it out. So it's all good to go for our opening day festivities. Should be a lot of fun.
Testing. Can everybody hear me? Check 1, 2.
Absolutely. There we go.
All right, brother. All right. We got a busy day in Major League Baseball today. We were off last night. You can let everybody stick around to the end of the show. We got the festivities. We're going to take a look at the scoreboard, the schedule, and we are going to announce, Eric, we got a special guest, I believe, coming up. Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
There's the 8 o'clock. We're on a little bit early there. I hear your little bird just came out of the
he's
clock.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's take a look at it, buddy.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. First game of the day, I should say. 10 a.m. in Detroit.
Oh. I didn't get enough sleep.
Taking on the Detroit Tigers. Jonathan Cannon taking on Jack Flaherty. There we go.
St. Louis and Boston today. It's a big one at Boston's Fenway Park, Eric. And I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about Eric Fetty. He's taking on Walker Buehler. Buehler gets to make his debut.
Right, Fenway and I think this is Boston's home opener too, as well, right?
That's right.
I bet you. Oh yeah, I bet you people are gonna be excited there in Fenway. Should be a lot of fun.
And contrary to popular belief, there's not just 2 opening days. The Cubs had opening day. They opened up on opening day on the road. Now they're opening up at home on opening day. That would be 3, Eric.
To be honest with you, I think there's a lot of opening days that are occurring. I'm looking at the schedule. I think there's going to be a lot of home openers. Starting today. And again, like you said, in Chicago, got the Padres, who are 7-0. Start off the season taking on the Chicago Cubs in Chicago. Randy Vasquez going for the Padres. Shota Imanaga going for the Chicago Cubs.
You know, there was a lot of talk in the offseason, Eric. Would Vladdy Guerrero, or may he still end up a New York Met? And here we are. The Mets play their home opener against who, Eric?
Yeah. The guy that the Giants traded for on April 1st.
Yeah, little bugger. All right, Kevin Gausman. Tyler McGill over in Flushing.
There we go. And then we got the Athletics going to take on the Colorado Rockies in Colorado. Should be a lot of fun. You know how the ball travels in Colorado. Should be interesting. You got Osvaldo Beto going for the Athletics. Ryan Feltner going for Colorado. I'm pretty sure. Well, it is still April, so maybe the ball's not going to fly as much, but it is Colorado. It gets a little weird there.
Hey, were you getting my text last night?
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about the Yankees. Yeah.
Dude, they had 4 runs on the board in the first inning, 3 runs before there was even an out. Those bats come into play, Eric. They were belting the ball all over the place. Last night, they put 9 more runs on the board, Eric, and they win again. So the New York Yankees, they're opening up this weekend series with Pittsburgh. Pirate home opener, Max Fried up against Mitch Keller.
It's funny how you said it real quick. You were talking about the torpedo bats. If you notice, there's a little notation in our fantasy baseball. They're going to put little icons for those who hit home runs with torpedo bats. Take a look at it. If you look at the home page of your
Do you lose baseball, points or gain points, or is it just going to
I tell you what,
who's using the bat?
I don't know. Here, let's bring it up real quick. Now that you just real quick.
Yeah, because the Yankees are really taking advantage of it, Eric.
Here we go, right here.
Last night, by the way, L.A. De La Cruz. He didn't use a torpedo bat last night. Maybe he's feeling. Maybe there's some pressure from the media. Dude, the media. I don't know.
Look at this. See, MLB players using torpedo bats are now marked with a new icon. keep an eye out for the torpedo bat icon when managing your team.
That could be good for free agent pickup.
Interesting. It may be. Hey, this guy.
I was already looking at that. I was already doing that. Now everybody's going to do it. You know me. I like to play the waiver wire.
But isn't that
interesting?
Let's take a look
at the other games.
Yeah,
there's other games going on in Major League Baseball. Bring that back up, Eric. Let's wrap it because I got to get over to the ballpark shortly.
Gotcha.
We'll talk about that one in a minute. Arizona's at Washington. Eric, I'll take that one. Brandon Pfaadt up against Jake Irvin. That one's a later start, though, 3:45 in the afternoon. That is another home opener. It's just a plethora of home openers today around.
This next series is going to be good. You got two good teams facing off against each other. You can watch it on Apple TV Plus, not just Apple TV, but Plus. LA Dodgers going to be facing off the Philadelphia Phillies. You got Yoshinobu Yamamoto taking the ball for the Dodgers, and starting for the Philadelphia Phillies is going to be Jesus Luzardo, who they traded for in the offseason.
Yep. Miami, they've been playing well, Eric.
They have.
And that's bad news for Atlanta. Atlanta hasn't won a game. They are 0-6. I believe 0-6, are they?
Either 0-6 or 0-7, something like that.
Just taking a quick look at my stats package that I'm paying for. I might as well get the good out of it, Eric. Miami, they're 4-3. Atlanta's 0-7.
Tough, man.
When are they going to win? Max Mayer and Spencer Schellenbach. And Schellenbach's pretty good, so maybe today they break the schneid with Schellenbach and pick up their first win of the year, Eric.
Yeah, and here's another home opener. Kansas City. Always a good day for baseball in Kansas City.
That's my line.
Baltimore Orioles taking on Kansas City Royals. You got Dean Kremer. Is it Kremer? I'll say Kremer. Dean Kremer going for the Orioles. Seth Lugo going for the Royals.
Zach Littell, a familiar name, Eric, for Giants fans, as we play our home opener today. The Tampa Bay Rays are in Texas, and of course, everybody knows who the manager of the ball club in Texas, in Arlington, is. So you got Zach Littell and Tyler Mahle today. That is the home opener for Texas. Bruce Bochy and the boys will be looking for a win in front of the hometown crowd. And they're off to a 5-2 start. Looking pretty good, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Cincinnati going to be traveling not that far, going to Milwaukee. Going to face off the Brewers. You got Nick Martinez going for the Reds. We saw he was actually pretty damn good against the Giants. Undecided already for Milwaukee. Usually you see those undecideds there towards the end of the season, not the first or starting into the second week of the season. But yeah, the 5-10 start in Milwaukee should be a decent game.
Well, you know why? You know why that's undecided, right, Eric?
I do not.
Oh, that's because apparently Cincinnati Reds have announced they're all going to use the torpedo bat, and the Milwaukee Brewer pitchers have just bailed. So that is the word out of Milwaukee. Just kidding.
Gotcha.
Cleveland to round it up there, taking on the LA Angels. Gavin Williams. I thought that was pretty good. Gavin Williams.
That was good.
Jose Soriano as the Angels play their opener down in SoCal today. But let's talk a little bit about the big one. Usually we lead with this, but we didn't have a scoreboard update talking about Giants baseball. Eric, I'm heading over to the ballpark shortly. Oracle Park's the place to be in the Bay Area today, buddy, but you're going to be back in master control for this one.
Yes, sir. Got the Seattle Mariners visiting the San Francisco Giants. Going to take place there at Oracle Park. Start time 1:35. Luis Castillo going for the Mariners. And Justin Verlander taking the ball for the Giants. It should be an exciting day. It should be fun. Giants, we'll see. The pitching, the Seattle Mariners got fantastic pitching, but they got a lineup that can't do nothing. The Giants got some good pitching as well, and let's see what happens. They've been getting enough runs. Hey, enough runs to go 5-1 on the road trip, so it should be a lot of fun down there in Oracle Park.
Just going to ask you, we got a little bit of time here before I have to run out the door. What do you think of the start, Eric? 5-1. There are a lot of intricacies. We had a lot of strikeouts. We were getting runners over. Despite the strikeouts, doing some nice things on the road to come back 5-1.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that you talked about that because at the for our post-game show, I think it's going to be around 4:00, somewhere around there, shortly after the last.
Whenever I can get back, guys. Whenever I show up, who knows?
We will have Vince Russo will join the show again and talk about that road trip.
Great.
So let's see what his take is. Again, you brought up some good points. Giants struck out a lot, but they also had some fantastic pitching that they were able to get through that. So I want to hear what Vince had to say about the road trip. And then, of course, we'll talk about that first game in Oracle Park. Should be a lot of fun there for that post game. It should, again, somewhere around, right, 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there.
Yeah, you can jump on board if he's ready. You guys get it going. I'll be heading back from the ballpark. I might even show up at the ballpark and broadcast over there.
There you go.
We'll have a cast of characters, but I'll probably head back to my little studio here at home because I'm going to be there in a few minutes' time. I'll be heading over, set up, and we'll play it by ear. One other note, Eric. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the Giants. Giants are 5-1. Mm-hmm. One of the things I think you're pretty excited about is the way that Bob Melvin is using the bench early in the season. You got a chance to see Matos in there, some other young guys in there. We even saw a change at first base. It was a bit of a surprise for me the other day. You got Schmidt over there.
Yeah,
unfamiliar territory, but at least
he's getting playing time for these guys. Yes, he's getting so, and it's legitimate time that these guys are playing. You know, you're not just coming in for one batter or for a couple of innings. You're in there for the game. You know, towards the end of the game, you got to make some moves. I get it, but for the most part, he's using his whole roster, and I like it. It helps maybe keep some guys fresh. So yeah, I like what Bob Melvin is doing, man. He's
something we didn't see the last few years. You know what was happening? We talked about it. Other channels talk about it. They bring him up. They wouldn't even see that. They wouldn't even see that. They'd be sitting on the pine and then back down. Yeah. Play the guys that are here. Give them some play. Hey, you have the option to do that when you're 5-1.
Absolutely. And here, this is something we could talk about just briefly. The Giants are going to, again, they did it on the road. They're going to have to do it at home. You're going to have to figure out a way to score runs without hitting the long ball because you're now in Oracle Park. It's not that easy, you know, depending on how the time of the day, you know, in the afternoon, it's a little bit better, but you got to be able to score those runs without having to hit the ball over the park. But who knows? You never know. The way the Giants have been swinging the bats, you never know. Maybe we'll see a bunch of home runs. So
I always say Kansas City, it's a great place. Guess what? NorCal. Northern California, Oracle Park. That's where. It's a great day for baseball. I'm heading over to the ballpark, Eric. I'm going to talk to you later today. My pick to click, by the way, is the San Francisco Giants. I think they get it done today. How about that?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do that. Before we get out of here, what's the score? What is the final today?
Oh, now he's going to get – oh, geez. What
do you think? What do you think?
How about 6-4?
Ooh, you're thinking there's going to be a lot of okay.
Hey, we're going to get some runs. You got Verlander. I'm cautiously optimistic about Verlander, but I think we get the win today and we just outscore them. How about that?
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna go. Let's go 4-2 the Giants. 4-2 Giants.
You're expecting big things from Verlander today.
I think he's going to go out there and deal.
Well, you know what, Eric? Once again, you know what I'm really excited about the most? The smell of the hot dogs, looking at the grass in the field.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man.
Oh, it's almost time, Eric. I'll talk to you later. Talk to you and Vince after the game. Guys, go Giants. Eric, take us home, baby.
All right, let's go. Guys, have fun. For those of you going to the game, stop by. Check out where Glenn is. He'll be somewhere around there. Just look for him. It should be a lot.
Yeah, tune in.
Yeah, tune in, man.
Give you a roadmap to find me because I don't even know where I'm going.
All right, guys. Happy home opener. Let's take it home. All right, guys. Have a good we'll see you guys in the afternoon and tonight. Guys, be good out there. We'll see you.
See you later, buddy.